Hello and welcome to this FBF Nerd Night. My name is John and I'm joined by Queen Creeps.
I'm here against my own will.
She isn't.
Don't lie, you know you love it.
I'm also joined by Jennifer.
Why do you keep calling me that? Whatever happened to online privacy?
Angel.
It's a little too late for that.
Jeff.
Hello.
And Sean, or Commander Crumpet.
Oh, Drew, I'm also being held here against my will.
See where I've gone wrong. My online name is the same as my actual name. That's where I've gone wrong a bit.
It does.
The problem is Commander Crumpet's just in the middle of eating chicken and he's dipping it in hot sauce.
I'm not doing it in hot sauce. There's no hot sauce to be found anywhere.
Not even on your titties?
Not even on your titties.
We are here to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Eventually.
You say that, John, but...
We're here to discuss Sean's tits. Please ignore the rest of the overlay, because that's apparently what we're going to be doing. I've just realised I've not set the title of this stream up properly to begin with.
You fucked the job, John.
We're off to a great start.
In shame.
Hold up for
John,
about 3 minutes.
John, honestly, all we need for you to do is turn on a video so people can see you playing with your titties. Just on the live stream.
Well, there's a competition for you artists of Final Boss Fight.
Do any of the artists actually know what Sean looks like? I don't think you even...
No. She sent a picture of you playing with your titties.
I've got face cam now, so...
Oh yes! Beautiful.
Is he playing with his titties? Because I can't see it.
Yes.
Sean,
Oh my god.
Shirtless, they're all out to sea.
Uh,
I'm
he's all hairy.
Anyway,
I'm just gonna turn the stream off now.
before we lose everybody, we're gonna play some
here?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Do.
No, seriously, does anybody actually watch this, or do we just screw around for half an hour on our own?
We screw around for half an hour with people watching sometimes.
More people are watching it now.
Good.
Oh, that's good.
Therefore, we're screwing around for a few hours with people watching us.
Maybe we should talk about titties some more then, because that usually ups the viewer count, doesn't it?
Is it odd that the two women are the ones talking about titties more than...
To be fair, it's only one of them.
Sure, it is only one of them.
It is. Okay, I'll stop, I promise.
When last we saw our heroic adventurers in the pre-Christmas times, they were in the middle of a forest. To recap briefly what's been happening, you guys had been sent to investigate giant goings-on to find out if giants were in fact causing troubles around the 10 towns of Icewind Dale.
Yeah, we already iced one, didn't we?
We got ambushed by one while we slept.
Somehow got ambushed by one because the two people on guard were distracted.
Braiding each other's hair.
And so you got ambushed by a giant, but you managed to take him down anyway.
Of course we did, because we're awesome.
You keep saying we.
Whereupon you now have a giant head to return to Markham Southwell, the sheriff of the 10 towns.
And I have to probably carry it, because I'm the one with all the muscles.
Whereupon you got invited to a Christmas party, which was a nice little sideline.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't so much a
Nothing of
Christmas
interest
party as a
happened.
horrible murder.
There was a murder. It was very quickly resolved. You
Yeah,
very
with
quickly
a one-hit kill.
A little too quickly resolved.
very quickly brought to justice the murderer, and then very quickly after bringing to justice the murderer, brought to justice the bounty hunter who was out for Chupa's blood,
Which was so not fair. Why is it always me?
Because you happen to be able to have this uncanny ability to open your mouth and say the wrong thing.
I didn't even say anything. You know, I just thought she was the one who was murdering everybody, and I wasn't necessarily wrong. She was there to murder
you was there to murder someone else.
Just
yeah, you done something to someone else to piss them off.
I just didn't realize that she was there to murder me and not the guy that we thought was going to get murdered, who ended up getting murdered but wasn't actually murdered.
Exactly.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
And there were pancakes, we swear.
You were then all gifted presents. I don't.
Yeah. I got a cool belt.
I got a cool staff.
I can stab people on a horse now.
Yep.
I got hit points, so I don't die as easy.
And slowly over the course of several hours that you spent working to resurrect the host of the party, Lucy's hair slowly grew back to I think at last check I said it was about a short
It's a pixie cut, I think you said, yeah.
Yeah, pixie cut.
He returned you to where you had come from, and we now find our heroes back in the frozen north with a giant frost giant head. As night sets on them once again, you prepare to camp out for another night. Luce, I'm going to start with you because you've got a little thing you can do.
Yes.
So you set up a little ritual before you camp, and you call out to the divine. You issue forth a request to Lathander, and in a glowing bolt of light comes forth a horse.
Horse!
I think she just.
That isn't a horse.
That appears to be Cthulhu.
That's
Lovely.
Something has gone wrong with your summoning spell, honey. What the hell? God.
You summon forth a horse.
Yes. Hello, Cthulhu horse.
Oh, it's named Cthulhu.
Hang a minute.
Hey, Incursor. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh,
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey. I think
right.
I will call the horse Cthulhu. Yes.
The horse, which I'm sure definitely looks like the horse is now being drawn. One of them doesn't. Oh no! Here comes the head. The horse is.
Oh my god. This is a debacle. This is a horrifying debacle.
Can I suggest that possibly this is why you two aren't
Christ,
the artists?
Hey, I can draw. I just can't draw with a cursor.
Yes. Hello there, divine horse.
Sorry, which one is he speaking to?
I don't know.
The horse.
I speak.
That's it being sad because it's not being called divine horse.
The horse has
This
a divine
one
golden.
can fly.
The horse, which has a golden mane and is significantly larger than the riding horses that you've purchased.
Somebody get that green eye out of my horse.
Oh boy, it does look like something out of Undertale now.
The horse, which has a
Toriel,
golden
the horse.
mane, neighs back at you and shares
Stop drawing on my horse, damn you.
some sort of an understanding whinnying.
Is it tongue? What's coming out of its mouth?
I think it's supposed to be a tongue, but I'm not sure.
Could be anything.
Okay, I will call the horse Toriel then.
you're naming your horse after Peter Jackson's lame OC.
Shut up!
Why is
No,
Tom...
I'm not calling it Cthulhu.
Wait. Call it Binky. No, that's what you use as well.
I'm not calling the horse.
Bill, call it Bill.
It's called Toriel. The end.
If you take a look in your character sheet section now, Luz, you should see Toriel the horse.
Thank you. Oh look, Toriel the horse. It's lovely.
Can't you just call it lame Peter Jackson OC?
That can be the name of my other real life horse.
At which point, you then all camp out for the night and you share watch, and nothing happens.
Nothing
I told you
happens.
there's nothing to this watch business. Don't know what you guys are on about. Nothing ever happens when we're on watch. That's the end of the session then. Nothing happens during
Nothing happens.
during the night watch.
Nothing happens. The world is saved. Good.
In the morning, you decamp the camp.
You uncamp.
You uncamp.
Break down.
Decamp, I think, is the word, isn't it?
You decamp, and amongst yourselves, you work out that with the new horse and the old horse, and also possibly the use of Dulin, the giant owl, you have enough strength to carry the giant's head back to Bryn Shadar, which is a few days' ride away.
Oh, so
Badass.
they want the whole head. We can't just take it back a bit of the head. Or
No, whole head.
take back the head in bits. That's
I
another
mean,
idea.
you can take the head back in bits if you want to, but it's a slightly bigger. It's a slightly easier thing. Well, easier. It's easier to prove that you didn't just like dig it up.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Not just that, but if we take it back in bits, then we have to go back and forth, and that just takes longer.
Yeah,
Do it.
we can
And then we have to
We can
glue it
use
back
my-
together again.
we can use my stupid real life horse to do it. Like he's dead to me now.
So basically, yeah,
That's the green horse that's crying.
you tie the head to the stupid real horse that's not gold and shiny.
Don't worry, horse. I still love you, even if you're not gold and shiny.
Serge, you have to prove yourself useful now. I'm sorry I've
Oh, it deleted.
I mean, to be fair, let's just get rid of that.
Look, Serge, just
Aww.
No!
stop. Stop.
Anyway, we set off back for Bryn Shadar, which, as you remember from the map,
Giving you the map. That will
Oh
not
my
stop.
God.
I think he turned off the draw function. Yeah, I think he turned off my draw function.
Oh boy.
it's a few days' ride away.
It's a few days ride north. Yes, it is. We know. I can't read that because my thing's in the way. Hello.
It's a sea snake. It's supposed to be in the sea. You can't delete the sea snake that's supposed to be there. Snick, 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 snick.
I was about to do some derpy eyes on it too.
Anyway.
You ride a few days north.
Yes.
Apparently
He's
in Curse, by the
annoyed.
way, I'm just going to run down again who's here. We're good, if a little bit derpier than usual, apparently. I'm joined by Jeff
Hello.
and Sean
Hello.
Oh.
and Jennifer.
Hello.
Thanks.
And Queen Creeps was here, but she's not in the game anymore.
Oh, did she get disconnected?
Is she still in
She's
the
on
what's
Discord.
She's in the Discord. Say hello.
Yeah, but she's not saying anything, so I think she might have been disconnected.
Nope.
She said
Oh.
she made a noise.
My connection's being a bit of a butt.
Her connection's being a bit of a butt.
Right,
Connections.
I will read.
I think she was saying she's going to relaunch.
I think
Ah, okay. So nothing happens for the next half an hour while she reconnects.
so. You head north, and there's
People behind us with coconut halves.
several days of travel.
Good on stage.
It's a Robin, run away.
It's about
Baby, run away.
it's about a day and a half travel to get to the point that you are at on the map now. It's cold. You are very glad to have your warm furs and wraps, and Logan, as usual, doesn't look at all perturbed by this, despite wearing literally just a loincloth and a
Bearskin rug.
The days pass and the nights pass, and you keep a regular watch schedule going throughout the night. You split it up a little bit so that different people are on watch at different times. You also learn to take advantage of Erelith's abilities to not sleep for 8 hours, because he only needs to meditate for 4.
We're taking advantage of his abilities to not say anything at the moment.
And also that.
Yeah.
Yep. He can't argue, he's not it.
And along this way, he's looking at Julin, and he's stroking. I mean, he doesn't have a beard, but he's thinking heavily as he's riding his horse. He's looking at Julin fly along, and thinking very heavily.
Wants to eat your owl.
I was about to say, how much food can I get off that owl?
And it gets to about the middle of the day. The sun's high in the sky.
It's high noon.
It's high
It's
noon.
horse noon.
Oh,
And
that's what that says.
you hear a commotion behind you.
Okay, someone ate the coconut, guys.
You see a
I was
horse.
hungry.
Well, actually, you don't see a horse, do you? You see a griffin.
Oh, that's much better.
Ooh, pretty.
So there is
Does
a
it require
Bloody lion
motion
thing!
hands?
you don't see a ghostly form of a sea snake. In Cursor, don't encourage them.
I have the live stream up, so I don't actually know what people are saying.
You see a griffin with a rider on the back, flying
cool.
low over the ground.
Do we recognise this person?
They are armored. You don't recognize them. They've been in battle recently.
Oh, so they're not the same people who came when we were flying on the Wizard's Hat Tower.
No,
They weren't riding griffins.
They were riding
They were
vultures.
riding like
Vultures.
giant vultures, weren't they?
It's big, it's got a bird's head, it's got claws. What's the difference?
It's a lion's body.
This one has 4 legs and looks like a lion
With an
Yeah.
eagle.
with an eagle's head.
No,
not
it's a
behind them
horse
is-
with an E.
Um,
I'm pretty sure it's a horse.
but basically, they're in armor. It's make perception checks.
All of
All
us?
of us.
Everybody.
And with the
Let me
power
just
of my new screen, I can fucking actually do this without having to fucking open things.
How do I? Wait a
Septusion.
darn second. Where's my character sheet?
Oh, cool. I actually
saw
rolled high.
nothing.
Good roll.
Aha. No.
Perception, perception,
Mostly
perception,
good
perception.
rolls.
I can't find perception. I'm an idiot.
Big bird thing with 4 legs.
Perception.
It wasn't worth it.
Okay, so Creeps, you're just looking at your nice shiny golden horse.
You all look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
This song keeps going through your head for some reason. It's really distracting.
You're aware
You're
that
wondering
certain
if
members of
it
your
tastes
party
like
will
raisin.
want to look at the horse.
Jeff, you've glanced back and you've seen the griffin coming in. You've seen the person on it in armor.
Yeah.
Jennifer and Sean, you both with your higher.
We both see the rider and know their blood type. So,
Not quite that good yet.
oh.
We know their blood type. We know the kind of things they're into.
We know their social security number. We know.
You can see that they are wearing quite a significant amount of the blood on the outside of the armor, which is probably not the right place for it. You can see that the armor has been heavily used. It's rusted. It's slightly older. It's the kind of armor that you would have had around, used, and then you've not used it for a little while, but
You've been forced to put it back on for some
you
reason.
suddenly need armor again, so you go back to that armor. They're not looking the best for wear. Sean, you also notice in the distance, slightly further back, 2 or 3 horse and carts.
There's some horse and carts down the way as well.
Okay, they might give us a lift the rest of the way to Bryn Shadar.
This guy isn't going to attack them, is he? If he's covered in fucking blood.
I think he's riding ahead of them, isn't he?
He
I'm
is.
to understand this.
And as
Oh, okay.
as they get closer, because they are coming closer towards you, Sean, you notice that the he is in fact the other option of the binary gender system of this role-playing game. It's a she.
I love the way just like
It's a woman.
all your words to get to that. Oh, boy.
It's a
It's a lady
person.
person.
Did someone try and do the no man shall defeat me prophecy and got it completely wrong?
I don't know.
Someone's written Spice Wind on this.
Ironic, since it's so cold.
I need to move this giant D20 off of the sea of moving ice.
I wish I knew how to erase things because this is wrong. His
Okay.
legs
Hello?
are supposed to be the other way
Hello?
around.
Sean?
This way.
Hello?
Hello.
Holy.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Sorry, my connection wobbled for a minute. So I don't know what-
Oh, God dilly darn it.
So yeah, there's a female in armor on the back of a griffin, flying ahead of 2 to 3 horse and carts, approaching you. And yes, in Cursor, someone is drawing a griffin. Several people have drawn griffins on the map. One of them is drawing it in blue in the sea, possibly in the suspicion that I don't see that colour in the sea.
It's a good griffin. I like it.
Yeah, but the person who drew it may have accidentally gotten the back leg rug. God damn it.
God dilly darn it.
Fuck! Right, so...
Pretty much.
So,
person coming towards us on a griffin, carts
are they-
behind them.
are they coming
Go-
towards us, or they just happen to be going in the same direction?
Yeah. That's
Well,
a good question.
You are on a trail that is used.
We're on a well-worn road, so
Yeah.
that's the reason there'll be people on it.
Yeah, I'm saying, are they coming to us specifically? Are they like, or are they gonna move?
They're just
Yeah, like, are
traveling
they
along the
trying to
road.
flag us down, or are they just traveling?
Yeah.
I mean, some shit up. I mean, what's going on, man?
In Cursor says it looks nice.
Aw, thank you.
I can show them my new coin trick I've been practicing.
I'm not drawing it, John. I don't know where you get that idea.
As the person on the griffin gets within range to shout at you, she shouts at you.
I think they want to speak to us.
Hello there.
Hello.
You appear to be armoured.
Sort of.
Yes.
No, we're not. No, these are our normal clothes.
Hello! we come in peace.
You come in pieces, more like.
Hello. Who are you? What do you want?
I am the person whose name I've forgotten. I had the name a moment ago.
Ah, amnesia. We
What a
were
wonderful
learning.
skill.
Bear with
Oh
me
wow,
one
that's
moment.
amazing.
What is your damn name? I am Dashara
Hello, Dashara.
of
What's your second name?
Fireshare.
Where's
Ah,
here?
I gathered we were told about the Griffin Riders of Fireshare.
Were we?
We were. We were recommended if we wanted to upgrade our steeds to go to Fireshare and get griffins.
Great
yeah.
us steed.
And of course, Trooper was all like, "No, I've just bought a horse. Fuck griffins."
Well, yeah, I just bought my damn horse. Screw you. I already did this quest. I'm not doing it again for a different skin.
Anyway, hello.
Some improved stats and a different skin? Fuck that.
You appear to be able to handle yourself against ice giants.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever makes you think that, Eileen on the ice giant head?
Scar,
Right, it's-
greetings.
I mean,
Greetings.
we've only killed about half a dozen of these things at this point, right?
We were at the. I don't know if you're aware, the Bryn Shadar was attacked by a large group of them. We managed to kill one there as well.
Fireshare was overrun.
So no griffins then.
Oops.
Can't go there.
Probably should have gone there.
We're the last survivors of the town for now.
Oh.
Myself, I got as many people out as I could.
Ooh.
We're heading.
Can we go to Fireshare and kill some more ice giants?
We're heading to Bryn Shadar, but I'm afraid that some of the giants followed us.
Oh, good. More heads
Okay,
for
good.
bounties. Do you want to cast? Have we got enough time to cast this head in first, or do we want to go back and get all the
Actually,
heads in together?
It probably would be a good idea to go be able to get behind some walls, so we can.
Appreciate the escort, if that would be the same to you.
Okay.
actually, I was going to suggest something. Why don't we give these guys this one head so that they have some capital so they can rebuild, and we kill all the rest of these ice giants and cash in all those extra heads so that, you know, we're still loaded. That way we're not completely evil by, like, not helping these people because we gave them a head.
in,
and the heads were
the end, they're asking for an escort. If we escort them, we're doing good by them.
yeah, but if we escort them, that also means that we're leading the ice giants right back to Bryn Shadar.
Which
That's
is a
okay.
defensible walled city.
They used to.
Isn't
it
this
by
like
now.
the 50th side quest we've been on?
Yeah, I know, right? But, like, seriously, the last time the ice giants showed up, they just threw giant rocks over the wall and crushed a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of people.
Yeah, but that's when they were trying to do their whole fucking, their attempts at negotiation. If we immediately start attacking them,
Yeah,
then
I thought-
we'll be in a
I
better
thought-
way.
I thought that just occurred to me. Have they realised that you tried to screw them over? You personally tried to screw them over.
Wait, who? What now?
No, they
you-
died. That the one
Oh.
that
No.
was trying to screw over died.
I'm pretty sure the one I tried to con died. I'm
Oh,
pretty
okay.
damn sure we killed that one.
I'm
did.
sure we can try and con these guys. Then that's fine.
Besides, she never got a chance to figure out I was conning her. We killed her before that happened, remember?
Oh, that's great. You can con these guys now as well.
Awesome!
just-
Hi!
Do you want to remember how the whole conning thing worked? You were chucked in a net.
Yeah.
Well,
just,
yeah,
Just run back there and wave your ring about saying I've got the wind ring if you want it here.
But
It's like-
we won. Isn't that the important thing?
Either way, we'll be glad to give you an escort. Come on.
You guys
Good Lord.
never let me have any fun.
I lean
I
over.
wonder why.
I lean over to Luz and say, "You picked us."
Yes.
Sean and Luz,
Dear
or
Lord.
Fenthwick and Luz,
Yes.
a
Fenthwick, also known as Sean.
history check.
Like history check. History check. History check. 16.
Luz, your horse is
Luz has
really
forgotten
cool.
everything that happened. Luz has forgotten everything that happened before the
That horse is shiny as shit. Fucking.
Wow.
What you guys do?
Do I know anything?
There is nothing before the horse.
Yeah, pretty much that's where Luz is. Horse.
Luz, you better get a higher roll, otherwise we're gonna start having these weird situations.
She's got a comb out now. She's combing the mane. She's
braiding the mane. She's treating the mane like she was doing.
she's got some beads and she's braiding them in there.
She knows for absolute certain that it tastes like raisins.
It tastes like raisins. 100% certainty.
Fenthwick, you have
Yes?
managed to notice that what's her name?
Shara?
Deshara, her armor is that of the Emerald Enclave.
Oh, hello.
Sean.
I know of the Emerald Enclave.
Before we go any further, is this going to lead to another Rakakaka incident?
Well, if we continue standing around while these giants are coming for us, yes.
You still haven't explained that to me.
Don't want to know. You don't want to know.
We keep getting into shit, so there's no time to explain.
I still do not accept this as a method of calling for help.
And yet, there's a poster of it. Anyway.
I know. How did that even happen? I didn't agree to it.
Are we at Bryn Shadar yet? So all this bickering got us to Bryn Shadar yet?
From what I'm aware, we're just standing on the road doing nothing while having this conversation.
Yeah, we're probably all gonna die. Oh well.
But anyway, come with us. We will escort you to Bryn Shadar.
We just to move the plot along. Let's go.
No, you're here. You're not here.
Yes, they are.
Right here.
What I should remember to do as well. People who are watching my stream get to have some fun look at a map that you're about to see.
On my stream. Except nobody's watching my stream. Somebody watch my stream.
Anyone?
Is anybody there?
Are you my mummy?
What? Hold on. Hi. Hey, well. Love you.
Okay.
Anywhoozle.
Okay, I'm back.
That'll do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
You join up with Deshara and the several members of the town of Fireshear who have managed to escape.
Traumatized remaining. Should I try?
On the fire shit.
Fireshear.
Guys, I just realized these people are probably traumatized. So should I try and comfort them?
I don't. Spare them
definitely
that.
not. No.
They've suffered enough already.
Oh my
Lovely
god.
laughter.
You join up with them and you learn that they are mostly a mining town. For the most part, the men folk are miners and the women folk take care of
They're
the
also miners. The children, miners. Old
And
folk,
others will be
miners.
dead.
And the griffins and horses, miners. It's
Mostly miners.
Deshara
is a miner.
Deshara reveals that she is
She looks older than
Miner.
Where is it?
Dunno.
Deshara is a retired member, captain of Waterdeep's Griffin Cavalry, hence
Ooh.
her Griffin riding capabilities.
It would explain a bit.
And amongst the people that they managed to get out of Firegear are Tharkus Grom, who is a male dwarf of
Yep,
the
I'm just guessing. Minor.
Hamavar house.
No, he's 58.
Oh.
Dava, who is a female dragonborn of the Silver Triangle, and Zavalaron Daskar of the Delvers of Brokenstone, who are the three leaders of the town, basically. The triumvirate of mining companies that lead the town.
Okay, so what are the names again? We've got Farkas Crom, was that?
Tharkus Grom,
Farkas
G.
Crom, okay. Yep.
Who is the dwarf, Dava,
Okay.
who is the dragonborn, and Zala Ron Daskar of the Delvers of the Broken Stone.
Ah. I thought you said something else for him, that's my fault.
I should have moved you over now. Several hours pass, you discuss back and forth, and we find ourselves
Ooh.
In a big old field! No.
technically it should be a frozen field, but I don't have one of those.
So just imagine a lot more
Picture
frostiness.
this,
Hey, we get horses!
but cold.
I like the way we're represented on horseback here, that's quite funny.
There's a limited amount that you can do when you're working with miniatures.
That are all face down. They're all like top down even.
Don't worry, we'll fix it.
Well, just
Look,
imagine.
look at all that. Look at all this frost. It's beautiful.
Someone's got the coconuts again.
Yeah.
Well, I've got an idea. There's my pathetic attempt at a snow angel.
Make perception-y type checks again.
Okay.
Okay.
Three type checks again.
How much do we not see?
What do my eyes see? Barely anything.
What do I not see? Nothing.
Oh, I've stopped looking at the horse now.
Nice.
My God, there's a world outside the horse.
You've all stopped looking at how amazing Toriel the horse is.
Hey, I wasn't looking at Toriel.
I wasn't looking at the horse.
Neither was I.
You've stopped looking at how amazing Toriel the horse is, and all of you manage to notice that there are a pack of 2 frost giants quite quickly closing the gap between you and them, basically. They are
Ah,
sprinting
well, shit.
in your general direction.
How fucking dare they?
Do they need to sprint? I mean, if they're that big, can't they just take a few good long strides?
Where are they?
Despite my strong perception roll, I fail to see them.
I've not actually put them onto the map yet.
Oh, well,
Allow
then
me
it's your
to
fault.
do that.
What would you do if we weren't here?
He wouldn't have a game at all, I'm pretty sure.
He'd be kind of like sitting here talking and doing all the characters himself, which would be very sad.
Okay.
So there are 2 frost giants in the bottom of the map, near the bit of the map that says it was generated by the random wilderness map creator at www.gozies.com.
That's
Gozies, your one-stop shop for all things thingy-individual.
Awesome.
I should also open the
Ooh,
Frost
okay, it's
Giants character sheet so that I have that
Yeah.
information.
Does that mean we have to roll for initiative?
Pretty much what I'm going to suggest is yes.
Thanks for coming, John.
Ooh.
That's where's the initiative thingamadoodle? I can't. Is this normal?
Have I done the fucking? There's no. Hang on a second. I'm being a toaster. Oh, there we all are. I wasn't zoomed out of the map.
Did I not have my thing selected?
You apparently didn't have your thing selected.
Oh, I
Yeah,
should do my
because
thing.
I didn't realize where we all were.
I can't select my token.
Yeah, I couldn't split
Okay.
my token either, which is why I just rolled.
Oh, that's even worse.
Okay,
I tried to cheat my way to better initiative and it went horribly wrong.
And somehow you managed to roll my initiative.
Ooh.
Ooh!
Nice.
Fuck it,
Go
I'll use
free.
that instead.
Depends now what the giants get. What do the giants get?
Well, I still haven't rolled mine. You rolled mine.
Uh,
I didn't roll yours.
I haven't rolled mine.
roll yours.
I still can't select my token.
Why can't you select your token? Select your token, damn it.
I don't know. I'm
Oh, are you still on the brush and not on the arrow?
Oh yeah, are you?
Drawing little lines with the brush. If you have to click the arrow before you can select your token.
There we go.
Yeah,
That also
I've done
explains
that.
the bunch of little lines over your
I
character.
was just adding to the foliage. Look at the foliage.
Sure.
Foliage.
Drawing
Oh, I didn't
foliage.
mean to draw that. I'm an idiot. I still can't select mine. I'm
Right.
an idiot.
Okay. I am now going to roll my initiative.
Oh, no wonder it
Only
takes like a
much
PM.
better, but still. Right.
There we go.
I'm on a horse.
There. Now I can move. There we go.
I'm going to put this pad down because it's in my way.
Why are you dismounting from your horse?
Oh shit! Sorry.
You
Never
can
mind.
fight on a horse. That's the whole point of
I'm
the.
sorry. I didn't know I could move with the horse.
I mean, you can't. You technically need to move the horse and you separately.
God knows what my other useless horse is.
Well-
That's the other horse up there with nobody riding it.
Is there a reason why 5? Is there any particular ordering for the 5s? Me before the Shadow Giant before me, or what? Is that just how it comes out?
Technically, it's that you'd both go at the same time. But for the sake of this, what's your dexterity?
Stupid. That's what it is.
Probably. My dex, I think, is 5. No, it's 3. Dex bonus. Dex is 17. Sorry.
So technically, you will go first, but both things would happen at the same time.
Okay, so this is going to get quite technical now. In terms of surprise rounds and skills that rely on other people not moving, how would that work?
Not very well.
Not greatly, but I guess that he would be assassinated on the first turn, yes.
Okay.
But first, lose.
Rolled
Yay!
exceedingly well.
Hopefully
Hell
that's
yes.
not the only time you're going to roll exceedingly well tonight.
And now we learn how mounted combat works.
Well, no, because they're like 10 million miles away. So how far can I move?
Let's have a look at
The
Andy's
stats for the horse.
character sheet.
Horse stats.
Toriel's character sheet tells me that...
Toriel has a character sheet. Oh my god. Oh my god, she does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gave a character sheet to Toriel. She has a 60-foot movement speed.
Well, she's a horse.
Okay. 60 foot. Okay, right. So whereabouts can I like move? Because I don't know how to use that weird distance thing.
Well,
Yeah, right. I will charge right over.
that's more like actually
here
90
then.
foot by now, but
Right, I'll charge.
the rule
over
only
here.
goes across the page, doesn't go down the page.
Look, I'm moving over here.
Okay, so you're about 50 feet or so from them.
Yes.
Do you have any ranged attacks?
I've got my that counts. I said I've got my javelin.
Oh dear.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll the javelin. I'm trying to see what the range.
Oh, okay.
No, we'll have that. We'll take that.
The range, you can throw a javelin, but they are out of the short range, so you would be at disadvantage to roll it.
Okay. So, what do I have to collect the javelin thing? Okay.
You have the first at the top of the character sheet where it says
Yeah,
advantage,
I'm on that.
disadvantage. That you'd need to kick yourself.
Oh.
That's not going to do it.
That doesn't do it.
Oh. Oh.
The javelin
Oh.
sails past the frost giant.
Goes past it. Oh, Christ.
I
Chupa.
have to go hunting later.
Yes.
Look, I made an attempt. Shush.